You guy Byron here today. Today we're looking at this Bonsai. It is a paper shredder. It's called the S120C. It comes with an 8-page instruction manual, but basically your 8th page is just about your warranty. So it's going to come basically in 2 pieces. This piece will have 2 pieces of cardboard on the outside and will be stored inside the basket here. The basket itself is a 3.4 gallon, so it's a nice size one. And basically it tells you where the front is. So we're going to show you how to use it. This window here is to tell you when it's time to dump it. We've been testing it out. So if you see paper here, that means it's time to dump it. When you look at it, it shreds several things. It's got a CD destroyer that will go in here. You can shred CDs in here so that nobody steals your data. There's a credit card shredder right here. So if you want to shred your credit cards, just right here in the center. You can only do 1 at a time, but it will shred them up into thin strips. And then paper shredder here, up to 8 pages. So if it's like a book, it's only going to be 4 because it's folded in half. 4 and 4 is 8. But if it's regular, just 8 pieces of paper, it'll go right down through there. Make sure you don't put your hands in there. Keep your hair away from it. Don't get wet. Keep paper clips out of it. And if it has staples, make sure you remove your staples. It has, when you're doing the CDs, you'll want to be on this setting. Automatic will be like this. This will not run until you actually put the paper in it. Then it's going to sense the paper and it will start. You have your off and you have your reverse. Reverse, I noticed on the credit card, when you're feeding it through, it kind of gets caught. So you just reverse it. It'll bring it back up. Then when you hit again to the auto, it will finish doing what it's supposed to do. CD for something, an old computer program that, of course, I don't use anymore. So we're going to start with that. We're going to put it down in here. We're going to put it on CD Destroyer. And there you heard it. It just chopped up the CD. We're going to turn it off. And we're going to see what it looks like. So it chewed up the CD into 3 pieces. And if you want, you can chew it up furthermore by putting it in again. But see, it broke the CD up. If this was data information that you didn't want someone to ever be able to get a hold of, you don't want to throw it away like this in a full disc. So put it in a shredder and tear it up so that nobody will be able to steal it. So we'll put it back together. The next one we're going to do is I have some old out-of-date cards that we're going to do. And we're going to put those in next. So you want to turn it on. Now this will be in just regular paper mode. So turn it in auto. And what it should do is it should pick up when I put it in there. I just put it in. It picked up the card on its own. So I'll try it again with another one. And it pulled it in there and chopped it up for you. So if you have a card, you don't want anybody getting that information, you chop it up. That way nobody can use the card, take it into the store. What you may have to do, mine got stuck when I took it off to check. You just put it in reverse, it brings it back up, then you put it back in auto, and it went through and did what it was supposed to do. And it just chops it up into strips that you will see down inside of there. Just strips. Now the reason it told you to make sure you have this to the front, because once you start seeing paper here, it means it's time to empty this out. One thing you can do on this, if you grind up your paper, that paper can be used out as mulch. So that's actually what we're going to do with it. So for the next part, you're just going to put it in auto. And I have old pieces of paper that I'm willing to get rid of. And I just want to get rid of them, so I'm just going to put them down in here. Remember, I told you to go up to 8. So I'm just putting just random pieces of paper in here. Let's say you have old data that you don't want anybody getting a hold of. You see it's chewing it right up. So I have an old book here. We're going to go 8 pages thick. And we're going to try it for 8 pieces. So right now I have 8 pieces. Basically this is an old catalog. I'm going to put it down inside of here. It is actually a little bit too wide. So what I will do is fold it in half. So I took the paper, made it 4, and folded it in half. So we're going to put it in. This is 8 thick. This is actually 8 pieces of paper. And you'll see it's not having any problem doing 8 pieces of paper. So we'll try another 4, fold it in half, put it down inside of here again. And then our last 4, we will do the same thing. Okay. Here's our last 4. We're just going to put this in. And you'll know if it's too wide, it will catch. So it's pulling it through. It might pull it through crooked, but it pulled it through. It's done, so you just turn it off. You see how much sure I got my paper down inside of here. I'm just going to hit reverse. You put it in auto, or you can do your destroyer and it will pull it through. So before we open it up and check how it did, we want to make sure we unplug it, because like I said, keep your fingers away from it. You're going to lift it up. You see it did what it was supposed to do. It cut the paper all into fine stuff. Now, the Bonsai S120 paper shredder also shreds credit cards and CDs. We showed you all that. It's quick, it's easy to use, it's self-explanatory. Really like it. It was pretty powerful for what it's supposed to have. It didn't have any problems chopping anything up. Definitely will recommend this. If you want something economical, it's a really great paper shredder. Definitely would recommend it.